Listen, I've been waiting for 86 to come back since episode 11 ended, and we got left on that cliffhanger of whether or not our boy Shin died. And let me tell you, I jumped out of my damn seat after that beautiful sequence of him and his brother finally parting ways, and his brother telling him, like, look, you don't have to think about me anymore, but just every once in a while, that would be nice. He's running like, Nissan! Nissan! Not the car, but his brother. That sequence was undoubtedly very well animated. A1 Pictures always does the greatest jobs when it comes to animating like a beautiful sequence. At least to me, it's like their staple, right? It's like a staple in the A1 anime community when they make scenes like this. They're always just that much spectacular. And funnily enough, right? Funnily enough, it leads into all of them being alive. And I lost it then. I'm just like, there's no way they're all alive. But we'll discuss that a little later in the video, along with Vladilina's, you know, her little red strand and what that could potentially mean. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy xDomoSenpaix, and we are here to talk about episode 12 of 86. If you are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, make sure you go down below, hit the link in the description or the red subscribe button. Either one to help me towards that cause of reaching my goal, which is to become a full-time content creator. Now, I know my schedule seems a little all over the place, but hey, man, we're finally gonna get it together, you know what I'm saying? Everything is going kind of as planned, but not as planned, you know what I'm saying? Everything, it's starting to come together though. But enough about me and enough about what's going on. Let's jump into this episode, because let me tell you, after seeing Lena and her little red strand, I was just like, is this symbolism for like her taking responsibility for Shin and them quote unquote dying? That's what came to my mind when I first seen that. Like the red flowers that we seen at the end of the episode, right? You know what I'm saying? It reminded me of that. And every time we see those red flowers, we are reminded of death. Tokyo Ghoul was the one that at least introduced it to me. That's sort of like the vibe that flower gives off, and I can't recall any of them that came before that. That was like 08, right? Something like that. When I seen the red strand, I was just like, yeah, that's kind of what that reminds me of. It says she's wearing a black suit, but it just looks like dark blue. But if we're going off it being black, then it's probably her, you know, distancing herself from the Republic more than anything. She doesn't want to be, you know, associated with them after how they treat people and how they always lie to people. And everything that I seen today was just her putting on an act until she got around her homie. And man, she may be stern and all that stuff on the outside when around everybody else, but once she gets around her homie, she is this dumbfounded, lovable, fucking adorably cute woman. And man, let me tell you, that is hella attractive. She is super duper attractive. Her character, the way they animate her, just the way she looks is enough to like satisfies me that much. But she's a beauty, right? A sight to behold. And then after that, right, that she's having a conversation with this new girl whose name I cannot remember. She's just known as Cyclops, and I can see why, because she's got two different colored eyes. Maybe she's blind in one eye, maybe one's, you know, a false eye, who knows? But she's bad as hell too. That's her whole little new team. She's more strict and formal with them, and it seems that she doesn't want to get too close to them, right? Seems that she doesn't want to get too close to them because of the pain of losing, quote unquote, Shin and them. Juggernaut, the boy. And then we fast forward, right? I'm like, dude, where the fuck is my boy Shin? There's no way he's dead. And then they show that flashback sequence, right? And I was like, no! Every time we get hit with a flashback sequence, I'm reminded that the characters usually die or they're already dead. Oh, my Momo Shinde do they ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're already dead. And I'm like, Shin, there's no way he's dead already. This cannot be. Oh, dude, it's been like, what, 4 months, and I've been on the edge of my seat ever since and been wondering if my boy is alive. Like I said earlier, the sequence was beautifully done, and the sequence ends and his brother's like, you know what, it's cool, man, go live your life, forget about me, but every once in a while, you know what I'm saying, remember me, you know, it'd be nice. Your comrades are waiting. And he wakes up and it's just a head. And I'm like, no! They got him in the facility where they're gonna make him one of them. And funnily enough, like, he wakes up and he's surrounded by medical equipment. We see his arms and the rest of his body and some dude that looks like he's really on the bad side. But maybe he's trying to make a change. I don't know. Ever since they got adopted into that house, when he said that, I was like, man, some weird shit's gonna happen and I'm kind of not with it. But we're just gonna have to see what happens later on. And then right? We're driving through the city, and I'm gonna be honest, a lot of that shit looks staged, right? Like if you've ever watched Data Live, it looks like one of them creative cities that they always do, and always have bustling with like their people there. You know, the people that run the ship, Ritatisker, you know, the part of that organization. That's what that reminded me of, and I'm like, man. And then it said free the 86 or something like that, and I was like, bro, this seems like a setup just to make them comfortable here, just to get them to stay, just to integrate them into the army, so that way they can attack the Republic, which is where Lena, or is it the Republic? I'm not sure. My brain is not working right now. I am tired, but I'm gonna get this video done, so I'm here recording anyway. And then they get to the house, and we meet a girl, right? Her name is Frederica. Little cute, adorable. She's cute as a button, right? She looks like Shin. Looks like she comes from his bloodline. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Is this like his little sister or something? And the dude was just like, she's not really my daughter. Some situations happened, and now, you know, she's in my care. So what the hell really happened? Is it the same situation as Shin? Was she a pilot or anything like that? Who knows? Her and Shin hit it off in the worst of ways. They don't get along, but that's because, you know, they're such a tight-knit group. It's hard to let somebody else in when all you've known is war since you were a kid, right? And you were supposed to die. You've been on the battlefield your whole life. It's hard to let other people in, but I feel like Frederica is gonna be a catalyst to opening them up and potentially taking advantage of them. So I don't know, maybe Frederica might be on our side. Who knows? The episode ends, right? And I'm like, damn, we didn't get to see the opening. Is it gonna be introduced in the same way that season 1's opening was introduced? And then here comes this fucking banger of a song. And I'm like, god damn! Not only is the song hard, but the visuals are absolutely insane, right? They are insane. And I'm just sitting there like, dude, there's no way we can continue to get good shit like this, even though it's kind of a mecha anime, but kind of not a mecha anime. But who cares, because it was fuego, right? It was flames. Other than that, dude, this episode was great. It was a great reintroduction to the rest of the cast. It was a great way to start part 2 off. And then like knowing that they're alive and trying to see where we're gonna go with this, because I'm gonna be honest, I only thought like a few of them was gonna be alive, right? I thought maybe like Theo and maybe just Theo and Shin, right? I thought they were gonna be the only ones alive, but the rest of the squad, Kurena, Anju, Raiden, they're alive. But RIP to everybody that we lost, man, from the beginning of the season. It was harsh, right? We lost so many people. A lot of people that I was hoping was gonna continue with us, but it didn't happen. But that does it all for today. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, go down, turn them post notifications on, hit the bell, all that stuff. And as always, it's your boy, xDomoSenpaix, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, because I think Mushoku Tensei drops tomorrow, so I gotta cover that. Y'all know I gotta cover that, so I'll catch y'all later.